Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. So I've been doing, as you've seen, sorry my chair squeaks a little bit when I move around too much. If you can see, if you've been following the channel here recently, you know I've been doing the videos on supercars or hypercars, whichever they are, kind of both I'm sure. But this one was kind of requested here, so I thought I'd go ahead and take a shot at it. This is the Fairlady 240ZG or GC. Well, 240Z there. I think it's ZG. And the person wanted me to kind of talk about, show this car off, which I did in a video previously, a little bit. But I'll get more into this car shortly. I'm going to do the person also requested if I could do it with comparing it to a hypercar. So I chose a car that I figured might be pretty good. Not the fastest hypercar, but it's the point is it will show this car just compared to a supercar or something like that. So the car, like I said, I'll talk about this car again in a moment. But right now I'm going to talk about the one I chose, and that's the McLaren P114. This car is not really the fastest of the cars, supercars and all, but I thought why not? It'd be a good candidate. For as far as a motor, I am running the I believe it is the it's not the stock motor, it's the same size 3.8 liter V8 hybrid. As you can see, that's a stock motor there. This is stock. This is the one I got in it. Yeah, I tried every one of these motors, and this one had the best results. So I chose the fastest motor I could do. Got dual turbos on it because they were better than the other forced induction options. Track suspension, track tires, or track tires, and the race tires didn't do anything different. So Elite Plus clutch. The transmission, I kept the stock one because if you change it, it lowers a bunch of stuff, so I ain't gonna deal with that. And this didn't do anything, but I put it in there anyway. So we're gonna go do the quarter mile section, and then I'll take it up to Columbia, and I will do a run with it, and then we'll come back and talk about the Fairlady. Alright, so you see, this is not really important, but the quarter mile time is 9.1, but we're gonna see what the speed is, what speed it traps at. So 160 is respectable time. If you've seen a lot of my videos, a lot of the cars, they are between 150, say 4, and 158, 159, within that range. So to get 160 is decent. So now I'm going to head up to Columbia and run around the track, and I'll see you when I get there. Well, I'll see you after I do the Columbia race. We'll get back with you. watch that curve back there to get you sometimes. It was 423.40. 423.40.
I was thinking of going for a drive later, so shout now if you want something.
Alright, so that was the McLaren P1, which not the fastest car driven around that track, not the slowest neither. So now we'll go ahead and get the 240 out, and I will be back shortly. Now, this car was, like I said, it was requested by someone, and because it is a good bit of an underdog in this game. The color scheme I just thought looked unique, so that's what I went with. But it's a different animal. The first time I had this car, I just hit level 50, I think. Didn't even have Ultimate Plus parts yet, just Ultimate only, and I got this one to a level 50, but then it was at that point I used it only as a drag race car to drag race other players, and done quite well in that aspect. So this time when I bought it back, it's been a while back now, but when I bought it a second time, after I already had Ultimate Plus and everything, I set it up for just track racing. Now the motor I've got in it at the moment is the 3.6 liter flat six. Now when it comes down to it, the two best motors I found is the one I have in it and then this one right here. They are almost evenly matched. I tested both of them out before choosing the motor I've got in it, and they're pretty evenly matched on a quarter mile and the little bit longer race, longer time area. Typically, the drag race I do right here in front of the dealership, it's about a quarter mile. I've timed that. Well, the best I could anyway. And the other place is right here on this road, starting at this gas station, coming straight down to this speed trap. And this car was, with both the motors were pretty much identical in them two spots, so I went with this one so far. So let's go ahead and go over and check out the quarter mile time, let you guys see that before I head up to Columbia and put down whatever kind of time I can. And I want people who don't know about this game and this car just realize that this car is underrated. So you might be surprised by the results in this one. I've never compared these two cars before, but you might be surprised. So it says a quarter mile 2.4, which I think is a little bit slower than the McLaren was. But let's see what kind of time I can get. So at 161, it's 1 mile per hour faster than the P1 was in the same area. So that's, well, I mean, for a car that's cost quite a bit less, that's pretty impressive. I mean, the P1 cost I think five or 700,000, which that car alone costs more than this car does fully upgraded, or right around that. So anyway, we're going to head up to Columbia and see what kind of time we can lay down. I will see you guys after the race. Just real quick here, you can see that my top time on this track is with the Porsche Carrera RSR at 3:59.43, but that's using nitrous as well. I'm not using nitrous with these. I just dry runs. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. That's probably one of the best times I've taken that curve like that. It's 4:12:20. 4:12:20.
No matter how bad it gets out there, at least we ain't gotta worry about Mercer no more.
Alright, so there you can see that it put down quite a bit better time than the McLaren did. Now, or the P1, sorry. I said McLaren, but I don't want to confuse it with the F1 I've got over there, which is a different animal altogether. Alright, so it's similar to the Porsche in the way it handles, yeah. Both of them are very fast cars, and all around, I gotta say, it is a very underrated car in the game. And I got a few cars that could be considered underrated. I got a lot of cars in here that are a lot faster than they look. That one's pretty quick, but it's not for drag racing though. I might do a video on this one. Some people say this is the second fastest car. I'm not quite sure. It is fast though. Now I could have run that against the Koenigsegg, but we all know the Koenigsegg would have gotten blown out of the water by the little Fairlady. Now that's another one right there that you wouldn't think would be fast. That one's pretty quick. Now this one, would you believe that right after I'd done this wrap, someone sent a message on here calling me a Nazi because, I guess because this is right after I'd done, I made the wrap and I shared it, and then it wasn't even 20 minutes. But anyway, it's for a different video. So if you enjoyed this video and this little showdown of the kind of like a David and Goliath thing here, then leave a thumbs up if you liked it, and thumbs down if you didn't like it. Either way, the algorithm will still count as engagements. If you are new to the channel, and feel free to subscribe to the channel and become part of the crew, and then you can hit the bell icon on the side there to be notified when I release new videos like this one. Until next time, have a blessed day.